Okay. Watched about 6 movies yesterday and no, 5 movies yesterday and watched one today. Got 2 days off, so I'm going back to work tomorrow. So, without further ado, and without boring you guys too much, let's go on with the review of these films. It follows. The beginning of the film, you see a girl and all that, young girl, 18, 19, running for her life and all that. She's looking behind her, and really you don't know what's going on, and really why is she doing this, and everybody's asking her and such. Little while after that, she's found dead. So, a 19-year-old girl, she has mostly, you don't see the parents in the film, but her sister and her best friends and all that. She actually finds a guy and falls in love with him and all that, and they make out, they do it, and yeah, she actually wakes up in like parking garage or something like that, like tied up to a chair and scared shitless and wondering what the hell's happening. He goes on to tell her that there's something following me. Now it's gonna follow you because I had sex with you, and the only reason, the only not reason, yeah, the only way that the thing can follow you is if you had sex with somebody else that the creature was attached to. So, but if you die and all that, the creature will reattach to the person, the main person, all that had it. So yeah, I really don't know. They don't really explain in the film what the creature is or the entity and such. It's pretty much like it can be anything. It can be your mother, your father, brother, sister, anybody that you love. That it will never let you go until it kills you, until it drives you mad and such. So yeah, I can never remember. I'm not really that good. Okay, Jay. I'm never really good at remembering characters' names, or Jamie, or whatsoever. Uh, the certain like creature and such starts following her, and she really starts to become paranoid and such. And a lot of her friends are really like, a lot of them don't really believe her, and her, I think mostly the only person that really believes her is her sister. Yeah, or probably Paul that really loves her and such. So yeah, I'm not gonna say too much more about the film. Yeah, it's really the film itself. It has a creepy aspect that I haven't seen in films in a long time. A lot of films that come out from Hollywood and all that. Probably one film that I really would like to say is genuinely, excuse me, genuine. It is creepy. It's creepy. I can't say the word right now. The Saw, the original Saw, the first one. The other ones I don't really give two hoots about. But the first one is amazing. Just the concept of the film itself is brilliant. But after that, it was pretty much torture porn and such. So yeah. And also, what I like about this edition is you have a digital soundtrack included. So yeah, you buy the Blu-ray. I would recommend you buy the Blu-ray. You get the Blu-ray and the DVD. So yeah. This is the Canadian cover, but right here, this is the American cover. So The next one is a movie that was released in Disney never says it. No. Mid 80s, early, late 80s, stuff like that. Return to Oz. 6 months after Dorothy and all that came back to Oz, she goes back to Oz and all that, and the Emerald City is pretty much kaput. All its inhabitants and all that, everybody is stone. There's nobody left in Emerald City and all that, and she really wonders why. And then she gets attacked by the Wheelers and all that, in which they have wheels for hands and feet for wheels and such. The one thing I don't remember yeah. I would like to know what really happened to the flying monkeys and all that. Probably they lost their wings or probably something like that, and they transform into those Wheelers because of the witch and all that, in which I can never remember her name. Princess. She is a witch, but Princess Mumby. Princess Mumby takes orders from the king and all that. The king of gnomes. So yeah, it's up to Dorothy and all that to try to find King Scarecrow and all that. After the 6 months, the original film and all that, Scarecrow became a king, the king of Emerald City. Now he's been kidnapped, and it's up to Dorothy and her new friends and all that to rescue him. I'm trying to say something. Yeah. What can I say about the film? It's pretty dark. It's a pretty dark film. Compared to the original one, it's really good. They really did a good job. Probably the silliest ending I've ever seen. Killing the villain in the film and such, which I'm not going to say what really happens at the end, because I want you guys to watch it and to enjoy the film without me spoiling the movie too much. So yeah. Yeah. And the one thing that really bugged me about the film is they don't have they have the Scarecrow, but I mean the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, and the Tin Man barely are in the film. So yeah, it's really a shame that they couldn't do something with that and all that. That probably the Cowardly Lion was hiding somewheres, and the Tin Man was somewheres that he can get captured or something like that. That they could have done something a little more with those characters and all that. Those memorable characters from the original film, which you barely see in the film. I think like the Cowardly Lion and Tin Man, you only see them at the end. So yeah, you actually see their statue and all that, but I mean alive. Even the Scarecrow, you mostly only see him at the end of the film. But yeah, it's if you really enjoyed the original film, I would actually go and buy either the DVD or the Blu-ray. Probably go buy the Blu-ray. The reason why I bought the DVD is I didn't know it was on Blu-ray. Dummy as I am, I didn't look, so I bought the DVD, but still, $30 for a freaking Blu-ray is a lot of money, so yeah. Don't have to say too much about this. Pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen the film. Point Break, about bank robbing, surfers and all that. Keanu Reeves plays an up-and-coming FBI agent and such. Him and not Patrick Swayze. Damn it. which trying to find. Okay, Gary Busey. Boy, did his career go down the shitter in the last 20 years. To have a big movie like this and to go and make a Ginger Den Man movie years later, your career must be in the shitter. But yeah, nothing, like I said, nothing really much to say about the film. I'm not really that great at explaining stuff, so without spoiling the film too much. But yeah, it's Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze surfing and such, and they're really trying to find out who really is robbing banks and everything. And Gary Busey's character and all that has a theory and all that it's surfers that are actually going from town to town surfing and robbing banks and such. So yeah, it's a good little flick. Love the ending of the film. It's it's pretty much what when you actually think of the ending and all that it doesn't really get captured and such. There's another scene that pops up, and yeah, in Australia, the Australian scene. So yeah, I don't want to spoil the movie too much. I think I spoiled the movie a little too much, but yeah. Anyways, the next one is Casper the Friendly Ghost, or Casper. Rich Harris, pretty much a money grubbing bitch. Yeah, saying that to a kid's movie. Yeah, inherits a house and all that, and she finds out there's a treasure. So yeah, probably my favorite cameo has to be Dan Aykroyd's Ghostbuster. Who you gonna call? Somebody else. He looked really spooked and all that. Love that cameo from him. I wished all the Ghostbusters were there, so they could have done like a run out, like just get the hell out of there. that would have been that would seriously been awesome. But yeah, Dr. James Harvey, and in which he has a daughter, Kat Harvey and all that, are hired to investigate a house and try to get the ghosts out. Casper and his uncles, Stretchy, Smelly, and Fatso. Pretty much they're, like in the original cartoons, they're silly. They love to scare the shit out of people, and they're good at it. But Casper is pretty much a good, kindly ghost and all that just really wants to make friends and such. So yeah. One thing I wish that they would have done with this film is probably not build a storyline with the machine that can bring back ghosts into humans and all that. They could have done that probably in the sequel. Or probably take that scene with the machine and such, and probably do a sequel with which just that and such, that they bring I don't know, some sort of evil ghost and all that back, some really evil entity that becomes human again and has powers like and such. There's a lot of ideas that they could have done, but I don't know why they didn't use the machine that much. They only had like one little jar to bring back one ghost and such. But yeah, what else can be said about the film? Christina Ricci was pretty awesome in the film. Loved her character and everything. Loved the ending of the film where Casper actually goes and transforms from a boy to a ghost again, and he goes to the kids. Boo. and everybody like fucking goes everywhere and just fucking gets the hell out of there. It's like, the one thing I have to say, it's probably like a Black Friday Walmart walk-in and all that. Like, everybody get the fuck out, or get the fuck in, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a fun little flick that I would recommend to everybody out there. A family fantasy comedy, astonishing technical achievement. Oh yeah, probably another scene that's really good with this is the father and all that. When all three ghosts enter the father's body, he goes to the mirror and all that, and all sorts of characters like. You have the Crypt Keeper, in which he does a Kevin McAllister when scared and everything. You got Clint Eastwood. You got Rodney Dangerfield, and probably some others. I forgotten all that cameos, funny little cameos and all that they did in the film, which was, in my opinion, brilliant. But yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to bore you guys too much with the film. So, yeah. That's it. And last but not least, the double bill of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1 and 2. Billy Chapman pretty much sees his parents getting killed and pretty much gets fucked up in the head. Starts killing people and starts a big murderous rampage and everything in a small town. And yeah, it's pretty much what the premise of the film is. Loved the actress that played Mother Superior and all that. She really was scary. And the second film is pretty much the rehash of the first film and all that. It's his brother Ricky doing the same fucking shit. Probably one of the funniest scenes in the film, it has to be when the guy takes the garbage out and garbage day and fucking kills the other guy. But yeah, what else can be said about the movie? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen it. Pretty sure a lot of you guys and gals and everybody out there loved the film and enjoyed it. For a lot of you guys out there have never seen the film, what are you waiting for? Go online, go buy it, and enjoy the film. I wouldn't recommend the second film. Second film's not really that great to get. But you can get part 1 and part 2 together and all that. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm a little tired. But yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say about a lot of these movies. Not the greatest review ever, but still, I'll just be talking a little about the movies and such. Probably starting in January, I really want to do a review of 2 series, and probably during the year and all that, probably do some more. But for next 6, probably 12 months, I'll be doing the complete series of Malcolm in the Middle and Married with Children and all that. All 200 some plus episodes and 151 episodes of Malcolm in the Middle. Watch 1 episode per day, do a review of the shows and all that, and just give my thoughts. Why certain episodes I didn't like, and why certain episodes I liked, and what could have been done a lot better and such. So watch out for that. January, probably after the holidays and all that, I will be starting to do these little reviews and all that. Anyways, later everybody. Peace.